Hello friends, today I'm going to show you how to print your Excel sheets correctly. Are you still printing like this, where your column is all the way in the corner and you have the empty sheet like this and you have no control what to print, where to print? So I can save you some embarrassment and show you how quickly you can take control of your printing Excel documents. So let's dive into this. So let's say an example, I have my Excel sheet here. So if I want to print this, I'll say Control P, and as you can see, it's basically printing it, but it's chopping this sheet somewhere. So the easiest way normally people would use is the scaling. So they can say fit sheet on one page or fit all columns on one page. So let's say if you want to use fit sheet on one page. In this case, you can see because I have so much data, fitting everything on one page is not feasible, it doesn't make any sense. So I need to go with something else. So let's try fit all columns on one page. That may work in some cases, but in this case, that's also not a feasible option. So the options I have is, one option is to use a bigger sheet. So instead of letter, I can, let's say, use 11 by 17. And if that's not enough, I can change the orientation to landscape. So this way it is at least somewhat readable. So that could be my one option, how to print this more readable manner. But let's say I want to print on a smaller sheet. I don't have a bigger sheet. So switch back to ladder and I want to print in portrait mode. So now what can I do in this case? So let's remove this to no scaling and let me show you another way how we can print this and how we can see what exactly it's going to print. So in this way, you can click here on the page break preview. So that will tell you exactly how the pages are going to be breaking on the column side. So let's say, as you can see here, it's going to break here. There is a break here, all the dotted line here, and the blue line here. So all the blue lines are your page breaks. So if I'm printing, you can see it's basically printing up to unit souls, and then from here it's putting on the next page. Let me show you preview. So you see it's showing me on the units page and it's printing 88 pages. So let's get rid of this line here. So the way to do that is just bring your mouse over there and drag it where you want your page break to be. Let's say we want page break only here. So this one is already gone. So as you can see, now the page numbers have changed and it's only printing in 30 pages. So I can decide where the column break needs to be. If I want to move this here, I can do that, and I can move this one to the right. So that way, I can print more on the first page and less on the next page or whatever you want. And let's bring it back. Similarly, looking at the rows, I can see there is a page break here. I can move this page break also if I want to break it, let's say over here. It makes more sense logically, and go to the next one and move these also based on what exactly I want. So this way, I can clearly see what exactly is going to be printed on every page, and it tells me page numbers here. And if I want to see it more clearly, I can click here on the page layout and it shows you exactly how it's going to be printed on the page. Another advantage of using this view is you can see header, and you can click here and add a header here. So let's say I want to say products. Let me make it a little bigger here. And I want to make size of the products bigger. So this product is going to be printed on every sheet. You can see it's next page. And similarly, I can, let's say, use something here, or I can go actually in the footer at the bottom and type something in the footer. Let's say I want to put a page number here in the footer. So I say page, and I can click here on the headers and footers, page number of total number of pages, and exit out of it. So that would put the page numbers on every sheet like this. Similarly, I can add date if I want. Headers, footer, current date. So it's going to print the date on every sheet. So you can see clearly I can how easily format my page, view it exactly how it's going to be printed before actually issuing a print command. Now I can easily go to the print and print this, and that's exactly how it's going to be printed. Another thing is, if you don't have these options at the bottom, you can right click here and add using this view shortcuts option. So you can see it's gone now, and you can right click and add those options here, view shortcuts. And if you don't want it to add here, you can actually click view here, and those options are available on the header also. So here it is, your simplest way to format your pages before printing. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.